Welcome to our new series on the gates in the human design system. Today, you're going to get to learn about the gate 36, which in traditional human design is known as crisis, and in quantum human design is known as exploration. And this video, it includes clips from my transit reports over the last 4 years. So you're going to get to go in depth about this gate, much more than you would get like from a book or something that has like a little short description. And if you like the video, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe, turn on your notifications so that you get alerted every time we release one of these new gate videos over the course of 2025. All right, let's go ahead and get started. The gate 36 is a little bit of a challenging gate. It is in the sensing circuit, and it's an energy for really wanting to engage with life, for to have the energy for engaging, but it can get a little bit jaded. It can get a little bit like, I've kind of done everything, I don't know what there is fun to do anymore. Or it can have the spirit of adventure. Right? Adventure and being able to really release the unhelpful energies of the past and step forward into a state of curiosities and to step forward into the next adventure. In traditional human design is known as crisis. And in quantum human design, it's known as exploration. So this is a powerful kind of adventurous energy. It's like called exploration, right? It's kind of an adventurous energy. So like I said, it's in the sensing circuit, which means that it's right-brained energy. It's creative. It's experiential. It is embodied. There's a quality of a felt sense that we get with the sensing circuit. So it's more abstract. It's not logical. It's not rational. It's not reasonable. It's not any of those things. To me, the 36 is more about adventure. So exploration, adventure, diving into things, trying things out, having a love for experience, really wanting to engage with life, right? Wanting to dive in and explore and really kind of just feel like this lust for life, right? That's in its higher expression. Its more awakened expression is like that. It can be a little competitive in what I consider its shadow state. So for me, shadow is where we're trying to use the energy of the particular aspect of the chart in order to gain control over people or a situation, right? Which is basically how a lot of us have been trained to be, right? And so in this case, that might show up as, I'm going to go for experiences that are even more intense than yours. It's like, oh, okay, so, you climbed that peak on that mountain. I'm going to climb this peak on this mountain, right? I'm going to go into more intense experiences, right? Whatever that might be. Because it's kind of trying to prove that you have even more of that gusto than for other people. So, but in its disempowered expression, it could be like, you know what? I just kind of done everything already. I don't really, there's anything else out there that's drawing my attention. I just don't really see that there's anything else for me to experience in life, right? It can be a little bit like that. It can be a little bit jaded. Or it could also be afraid of experience. I had some bad experiences when I was younger, and I wanted to have a really calm, kind of boring life. Thank you very much, because I don't like that intensity. The 36 is also powerful energy for breaking patterns of the past. Okay, breaking patterns of the past and being able to kind of break through that and then exploring what happens when we decide to break away from things that no longer serve us and move in the direction of what becomes available to us when we break those old kind of confining, conditioning habits from us, and we move into more possibility, because that sensing circuit energy, it's right-brained energy, right? It's right-brained energy, crosses over, comes over the left-hand side of the body. So this is where the 36 is over here. And it is an energy that can help us. Like I said, it's very expansive, it's creative, and it's not boundaried. Okay. It doesn't recognize, it's kind of the energy of recognizing how much everything is interconnected. And so it doesn't have boundaries. And so that 36 can help us to just break out of the old boundaries that maybe got laid down by over overly being programmed into our left brain, and to see what can emerge from that. And when we can do that, and we can be really in, again, a high frequency. I keep saying this in so many of my videos. I'm sure you've heard me say this if you've been watching any of them, because the frequency of the energy that we have, particularly our emotional energy, really impacts what it is that we then bring into our lives. And for, generators, manifesting generators, and projectors, that's huge. Okay. So that's like 90% of the population. We need to be in command of that emotional energy so that we can be in this high frequency, and then be calibrating that emotional, the magnetic monopole that's in the heart to attract in what it is that we want. This is why I give you energy practices from Kundalini Yoga, although there are other ways that you can uplift that emotional energy as well. So during this time, you want to just check it out for yourself and be like, how am I feeling about exploring, about adventuring, about experiencing? And you can positively use it as a time for you to like get outside and take a trip, or go be at the ocean, or be in the mountains, or go to a river, right? Like go out and have an exploration in the living world, and allow it, the sensations and the smells, and what you have to look at and gaze upon, and how you feel. Your feeling state really is uplifted when you are in the presence of the living world, and you're really allowing it to influence in a positive way your own energy field. And because the earth is lighting it up, you want to ground yourself in the richness of what's available, the richness of sensation, the richness of the expanse of the all that is. Because that right-brained energy really is connected to that great expanse in a way that the left brain is much more focal. Okay, so the right brain is like, let's take it all in, right? So you'll have the opportunity to do that, but you want to also be able to ground yourself in that, which feels a little oxymoronic, right? Expand into the great universe, but be grounded on the earth at the same time. But that's going to be the invitation for you.